Welcome to another episode of Tom's Carp Fishing Journey, and welcome back to the channel. As many of you know, I spend the majority of my time driving hundreds and hundreds of miles constantly up and down the country chasing big carp. But this episode, something slightly different. I've travelled down to the south of Wales to a caravan within 13 acres of land, and on that land is 2 lakes. Now the owner doesn't know the stock. I've already had a few fish, and let me tell you, they are pristine. They've not been caught, they've never seen a hook. Basically, we've got a main pool with like an island through the middle that splits the lake off, and then next to it we've got a smaller pool, probably half an acre in size. And yeah, that's the one I've had the fish out of. Last night I had the rods in the main pool. We don't know what the stock is, we don't know what's in there. He said that an otter was down here a few months ago, and he's not sure it's decimated the main pool. So in the night last night on that main pool, I did have a few liners, which tells me that there is fish present, but I didn't have any pickups. Really strange. I had quite a lot of liners throughout the night, single beeps. So yeah, he's asked me to see basically what we can catch. He's asked me to come down and see, you know, what the crack is. So you find me down here. It took around 5 hours to drive down here yesterday, a load of traffic. It was an absolute nightmare, but hopefully, you know, I'll fish the days on the smaller pool whilst keeping an eye on the other lake that's next to me. There's like a split between the two, and I can keep a good eye for any activity of carp, you know, feeding or giving themselves away. It's very silty, so the fish will give themselves away, whether it's with fizzing, bubbling, etc. You know, they will be easy to spot if they're in there due to the sediment on the lake bed. So yeah, let's see what happens, and obviously I'll take you along with me throughout the full session. Let's see what happens. So, just got down to this private lake in South Wales. It's got like an island that runs through the middle, splits the lake up right round. I've just seen some fizzing under a tree down there. It looked like Tenge bubbles, in all honesty. And it's about 8 o'clock, half 8 at night now. So I'm just trying to find any fish I can before the dark starts coming in, so we can get these rods out on a couple of spots. I've got a caravan here, so I can fish from the caravan with the receiver and sort of keep the rods out for the night. It's absolutely stunning. I've got 2 lakes at my disposal. Now the owner said he doesn't know what's in here, he doesn't know the stock, so this is why I'm here, because he's asked me to find out what's actually in here. And if anyone's going to catch them, I'll try my damn best to do it. It's absolutely lovely down here. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's literally so rural. Just checking under all these snags. Not seeing much yet apart from that one patch of fizzing, but I'm pretty sure that that's Tenge that I've seen there. I need to try and ascertain what the substrate's like. It looks like it's going to be some sort of hard bottom by the coloration of the water, like clay or something like that. Oh, another little stock pond there. Got a stock pond there. This is madness. Right, I'm going to get some rods sorted, get a bare lead, and we're going to have a look. So I've just arrived there. I'm getting some bait down this margin here. I'm only going to fish 2 rods. I'm going to fish for a bite. I've brought the 9-foot rods, so I've brought the small ones. I'm just baiting a couple of spots up now. I'm going to fish 2 rods. Like I said, I do not know the stock in this lake. I've got no clue. I just literally putting a rod out, and we're going to basically find out what's in this lake. I've got a bare lead on one of the rods. I've not brought a marker rod. I've not brought a spod rod. I've literally come with the 9-footers, and this is how I'm going to fish. So I'm just finding a couple of spots that are a bit firmer. There is a lot of silt present that I've ascertained in the first 10 minutes, but it's not too bad. I'm going to drop down to 2-ounce leads and fish a little 12mm pop-up over the top of a bit of bait, and hopefully that'll do us a bite. Let's just see what the end of this tree is like here. on the little setups, just a bare lead. See, I'm getting a drop there. I'm getting a drop, but what I don't know is, yeah, it's very silty there. I think if you was to walk in this, if you was to walk in it, you'd sink. I'm getting away with it. Happy days. Right, let's get the rods out. Now, what I've done with the second rod is, it is very silty out here, so I've put a couple of pieces of foam, one up the leader and one at the top of the hook link. And what that's going to do is that's just going to cushion the cast. It's only a flick, but I want that to sit as tidy on top of the substrate as possible. So that's just going to allow it to take the sting out of the cast out. And that basically was going to drop a bit of bait over the top. We're just going to go sort of a couple of foot off the edge of them reeds. And that's going to be the other rod. That's actually pretty hard, to be fair. That's actually a pretty hard bottom. That's perfect because I'm using a bottom bait on that rod, even though it's silty. That's why I've taken the sting out of the cast with the foam, because I want to fish a bottom bait over the top of the silt. But that's landed more perfect than I thought, on a much harder spot than I thought. I got a good donk on the lead there. That was definitely a clear area where it's landed. So let's get this in. So we're going to fish 2 rods on here. There's enough room for about 10 rods. It's a good few acres. It's much bigger than I anticipated. I'm going to fish this one slightly slack as well. Right, let's just check these. Happy days. That's the rod sorted out now. That is the rod sorted. Yeah, happy days. Give that a bit more slack, this right arm rod. Make sure it can take. Got a net set up. We're all sorted. Let's see what happens. The left hand rod was out for about 2 minutes and the swing has just gone right up and right back down. I don't know what's happened. I don't think it was a liner. I think something small has tried to pick it up. Like I said, I'm not actually sure what's in this lake. It's a mystery. We don't know. So we just got to wait and see. But yeah, it's calmed down now. I've not hit into it. I've just let it settle again, and nothing's materialised. So I think a little fish has tried to pick that up. It seemed like a breamy bite, but I don't think there's any bream in here. So yeah, that's us sorted. Now we've got 2 lakes to ourselves here. I've just had a little walk around this one, and I've already seen some small carp in the lily pads here. See if we can see some. I've just seen 3 or 4 just milling around in here. There you go. Just here and here. They're all in these margins. I reckon they're not even scared. There's loads here. I can see loads. Well, I've seen an opportunity here. Straight away for the float rod. Almost instantly. It's just going dark. There's a lot of carp round here. All in these lily pads. There is loads and loads. Just put a couple of maggots on. There's not a carp that doesn't like maggots. There really isn't. Just 2 foot off the bank and I've nailed one. Come on. Oh, he's scrapping hard. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's come off. God, they do fight hard, these carp. What a lovely carp that. Be absolutely stunning at £20 that. Happy days. That was a bit of a spring. So I'm just gonna go and try and cross onto the island on the Mystery Lake. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, makeshift bridge for me. Well, it holds 15 stone, so happy days. Oh my God, that doesn't look healthy. Oh Jesus. Well, I'm on the island now. It's a great vantage point to try and see if I can see anything. I've still not managed to see a fish in this lake, and I've been lapping the lake all day with the Polaroids on. I've seen a couple of goldfish, literally goldfish, not koi, like literally goldfish out of a tank in your house. I've not seen any carp. I just can't see nothing at all. I just don't understand. But what I can do, I can use this island now to bait some spots up to fish over to from the other side for tonight. I've tied a couple of stiff hinges up on yellows, 15mm pop-ups from our range at Specimen Cave, same as what's been doing the bites for me on the Syndicate. And because of the build-up of silt on the bottom here, I think the stiff hinges are going to be the best way forward to try and catch a fish. If there is any carp to catch out of here, it's going to be the best approach. See, just literally can't, I just can't get a copper sighting of a carp, which makes me believe that there isn't much in here, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep looking. Ah. Just hooked one right out the middle of them lily pads. It's shot off. Oh God, feels like a better fish. Feels like a better one. Let's get this net ready. Oh no! Oh, gutted. So, I've been pre-baiting some spots on this lake. We're gonna call it the Mystery Lake. It's been unfished for many, many years, and we don't know what the stock is or if there's any stock at all. So, yeah, this is the Mystery Lake. This is what we're going to refer to it as for this session. I just pre-baited some spots. I'm just going around with the Polaroids on, checking. Now, the water here is a real dark coloration, so it can make finding these fish, if there is any, pretty hard to spot. And it's also got some quite deep water, but it is silty, which means if the fish are going to feed on the spots, they will show themselves with bubbles and fizzing, which will be evident. But I can't see anything at the moment on any of these spots that I've pre-baited. It's a really lovely looking lake. It's a very strange lake. There's a lot of nooks and crannies the fish could hide in or take refuge in. You've got, you know, all overhangs and the island that splits the lake off, that runs the full length of the lake. I'm going to go in with a bit of a different tactic tonight. The first night, last night, I put 2 bottom baits into the silt using a few pieces of foam just to make it land softer on the bottom. But tonight we're going to go with a couple of stiff hinge rigs with bright coloured hook baits. So, you know, a couple of maybe yellows or a yellow and a pink, and fish it over some bait on both rods. I've baited another spot up in here, but like I say, it's not looking like, if there is carp in it, it's not looking like there's a lot. I'm struggling to find anything. Oh, there's some sort of gudgeon. There's a gudgeon there, so we know there's a gudgeon in there. So I've just seen one. But yeah, it's so lovely looking. It's so different and picturesque, but I'm just not sure. At this point, I'm just not sure if there's anything in here. What I'll do is, I'm going to get some rigs prepared for later tonight. I'm not going to drop these rods out till it's going dark. I've put some bait in a few spots, a few likely looking spots where I probably will drop onto tonight, but I'm not going to rush to get the rods out. I'm just going to sit on my hands till tonight and see if there's any kind of shows on that bait before dark. And let's see, down at the Mystery Lake, see if we can have one. Come on. Right, get the rod, keep the rod tip in the air and keep reeling, keep the tight on the fish. Come on, tight. Yeah. As the fish gets close, you need to keep reeling. It's alright, it's alright. Oh no, it's cool. Right, try and guide it this way with your rod tip. There you go, you got a carp.
Nice.
Put your thumb up then. So I've just had a bite on both rods. I had a double take. I had one from down the margin in the corner here. I had one just from the lily pads over these reeds. And yeah, double take. I don't think it'll be too long before we get another fish. Like I said, I'm down here, we don't know what's in here. But all I do know is the fish are pristine. These fish have not been caught. I know I've said it a couple of times, but it's absolutely brilliant. It's lovely to see fish in pristine condition that have not been caught, not seen a hook. And yeah, a little bit of movement on that bobbin. Come on. So we're fishing pre-drilled halibut pellet. We're on a size 10 wide gate barbless hook. A bit of 15-pound braid stripped back just above the hook just to make it a bit more supple. A small lead, anti-tangle sleeve. And yeah, that's how we're catching these little uncaught mirrors and commons that reside in this lake. I mean, I've just had a double take. The farmer said he doesn't really know what's in here, so over the course of the next few days it's been left to me to find out what's in this lake. I can tell you now, the first few fish that I've had, none of them fish have ever seen a hook. That's an absolute fact. The mouths are absolutely perfect. There's never been a hook in any of these fish. Let's see if we can pick a couple of the bigger ones out. Let's set ourselves a target of £10. A 10 pounder out of this little pond, little farm pond, and let's see if we can make it happen. Well, we've had a double take. Well, I just dropped a pre-drilled halibut pellet in on a hair rig and a size 10 hook, scattered a bit of pellet over the top, popped the rod down on the alarm, and these fish have never been caught. They're absolutely pristine. This fish has never seen a hook until now. That little common. It's lovely. It's never been caught. It's not often I do fishing like this, but we've come down to the caravan in South Wales and the farmers said, listen, see what's in the pond. And yeah, I've come out here 6 o'clock this morning in the rain, and this little fella has literally torn off on the old alarm, and the bobbins hit the rod, and it's a little beauty. I think sometimes we forget just how lucky we are to be carp anglers, and size don't matter sometimes. It's all relative to the fishing situation that you find yourself in. And yeah, happy days. I'm going to slip this one back, get another pre-drill pellet on and get the rod back out. Happy days. Put this pellet out now a couple of minutes ago and it's bust off already. On the carp rods. A pre-drilled halibut pellet. It's a nice little common. Just seen a load of fizzing over the other side, so I quickly chucked a little mesh bag of pellet at the fizzing, and it's took a couple of minutes and the rod's ripped off. It was literally a minute and it's ripped off. Just shows you, even on small ponds, it's all about where the fish are. I had it down to my right in the margin for 20 minutes and it's come off, but they've got really soft mouths, these fish. Really soft mouths, the hooks are just tearing through. Now we'll get it back out. Well, that's another night done on the Mystery Lake and not a bite. I've not seen a fish, I've not had a fish. I've seen no bubbling, no fizzing, no shows. So I've come to the conclusion after 2 nights of having the rods out on that lake that unfortunately the otter has decimated the stock. So tonight is my last night down here in South Wales. I'm not going to bother putting the rods out in that lake tonight. I think it's absolutely pointless. But the other pond that we've been catching the fish off, the nice little commons and mirrors, we're going to concentrate on there today and try and get some more bites and some of the nice fish in there. They're not massive fish, but carp fishing. You know, it takes me back. It's a bit of nostalgia. I've been having a little mess around on the float rod, and I've had a couple of 9-foot rods out on little 1.5 ounce leads, size 10 hooks, using things like pre-drilled pellets and corn and maggots and worms, luncheon meat. So yeah, we're going to get a bit more footage on there today just to see out this video and see if we can get some of the bigger ones. When I say bigger ones, I mean bigger ones for the stock that's in that little small pond. Yeah, we set ourselves a target getting at 1 over 10 pound out of there. So yeah, let's see if we can do that today. Got about 24 hours left, so I'm going to concentrate and fish really hard on that little lake today. And yeah, I'm not going to bother with the other lake this evening because there's no stock. Unfortunately, I have told the owner here, Richard, that his stock it's been demolished basically. So yeah, let's see what we can have on the other lake. We've got a fishy on. Get the net for Daddy, this one next to you. Right, put it in the water, ready to put the fish for Dad. Put it in the water, ready. Good boy. And then lift the net up when it goes in. No, not right under. No, because you won't be able to do it. No, Tommy, listen to Dad. We don't want to lose this. Get the net ready in the water, son. Because it's ready now, it's here. Tommy. Tommy, come here. We got one, Tommy. Another little common. Well, we're going to slip this one straight back and get the rod back out. It's a lovely little common. Never ever been caught. Let's put it back.
That one never been caught?
No.
Are we the first one who's caught it?
Yep. Go and tell Mummy you've just caught a carp. Just spotted some carp tight into these reeds. place the rod on the floor. All right. Just cast some bubbles. This little fella's ripped off 2 minutes after I casted the bubbles. Little common. 2 pieces of sweet corn. 2 minutes after I casted them bubbles.
That's bigger than, is that?
Well, I'd just seen some pinprick bubbles coming up on the right hand margin, and I cast over to them with a little PVA mesh bag, and I've got this absolute monster. This monstrous common. Look at that. Oh, never seen a hook before. Absolutely pristine little common carp. Monstrous. Absolutely. Well, it'd gone really quiet throughout today with just a couple of bites, and then out of nowhere we got a double take. And look at this mirror. Imagine this mirror at £30. Absolutely stunning mirror. Look at that. Look at the scale pattern on that. And we've got a common to go with it. Lovely brace. We've got a lovely brace of fish there. A mirror and a common on a double take. Happy days. But that mirror, that's the standout of the two. Just take a look at the scale pattern on that. Absolutely lovely. Happy days. Let's get the rods back in. So when you come down here, you've got the full use of the pond there, probably over half an acre in size. Some lovely carp in there. The strain of carp in there, the mirrors and commons are lovely. I'm not exactly sure what strain they are. Yeah, I love it. And then of course you've got this other lake. Now this is the mystery lake that I've been going on about throughout the video. Although I don't think there's a big stock of carp in there, because I've not managed to pick one up or seen any, it's still absolutely stunning. There's some goldfish in there and bits of rudd, and there is a handful of stocked carp at a few pounds in size. But also you've got the caravan here, which is absolutely fantastic for bringing your family or, you know, a group of people. You've got a bench and a barbecue area, and obviously you can park your vehicle right next to the caravan if you want to. And yeah, this is the other lake here. This is the mystery lake again. It goes round, it's got a big island running through the centre, and sort of goes round in a big loop, and it's just so mature with reeds and pads and trees and overhangs. It really is lovely. So yeah, that's what you get. You can have a nice barbecue out here, you know, car park there, caravan with everything you need, TV, sleeps 4 or 5 people, and yeah, it's absolutely tranquil, peaceful. You don't see anyone apart from Richard, the owner, who's, by the way, he's helped us with a couple of things that have gone wrong. But yeah, happy days. So we've come to the end of the 3 days here in South Wales. Bryn-garreg caravan site, 1 caravan, 2 lakes, absolutely lovely. The owner, Richard's a legend. And yeah, I didn't do any fishing today, I didn't feel up to it. A little bit tired this morning. So that is the end of the video. And yeah, get yourselves booked on. I'll drop the link in the description. Make sure to hit the notification bell. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.